Welcome to Exploring History. Today, we are going to immerse ourselves in one of the most fascinating and history-filled countries in the world, Egypt. From majestic pyramids to mysterious sphinxes, Egypt is full of curiosities that will leave you speechless. So get ready, because we bring you 17 surprising facts that you may not have known about this incredible country. Let us begin. 1. Did you know that Egypt is the most populous country in the Arab world and the third most populous in Africa? It is second only to Nigeria and Ethiopia in terms of population. With more than 100 million inhabitants, Egypt is a true demographic giant. This large population is mainly concentrated in the Nile Valley and Delta, a region that only represents a small percentage of the country's total territory. The reason is simple. The rest of the country is mostly covered by the Sahara Desert. 2. The Great Pyramid of Giza is a marvel of ancient engineering. Built more than 4,500 years ago, this monumental structure was the tallest man-made structure for more than 3,800 years, until Lincoln Cathedral in England was completed in 1311. It is incredible to think that a structure built with primitive tools could have maintained that record for so long. Furthermore, the Great Pyramid remains a mystery in many ways, from its construction to its exact purpose. 3. The Egyptian civilization is one of the oldest in the world, with a recorded history dating back more than 5,000 years. From the time of the pharaohs to the present, Egypt has been a melting pot of cultures, religions, and technological advances. The ancient Egyptians were pioneers in many fields, including medicine, architecture, and writing, leaving a legacy that continues to fascinate historians and archaeologists today. 4. The ancient Egyptians invented the 365-day-year calendar to predict the annual flooding of the Nile River, which was crucial for agriculture. This calendar, known as the solar calendar, divided the year into 12 months of 30 days, plus 5 additional days of festivals. This system allowed the Egyptians to plan planting and harvesting with great precision, ensuring their survival and prosperity. 5. Did you know that the oldest dress in the world was found in Egypt? It is called the Tarkhan dress and is more than 5,000 years old. This dress, made of linen, shows the incredible skill of the ancient Egyptians in making textiles. The level of detail and quality of the fabric is astonishing, proving that even in ancient times, the Egyptians valued fashion and aesthetics. 6. The ancient Egyptians were also concerned about dental hygiene. They used a toothpaste made from natural ingredients such as salt, pepper, water, and mint leaves. This mixture not only helped clean teeth, but also freshened breath. The Egyptians even invented the first rudimentary toothbrush, made from frayed branches. It seems like dental hygiene has been important for millennia. 7. The Great Sphinx of Giza is one of the largest and oldest statues in the world. Carved from a single piece of limestone, the Sphinx measures approximately 80 yards long and 22 yards high. However, the origins and history of its construction remain a mystery. Some believe it was built by Pharaoh Khafre, while others think it is much older. The Sphinx has also been the subject of numerous myths and legends, adding to its aura of mystery. 8. In ancient Egypt, women enjoyed a wide range of rights and freedoms. They could own and manage property, initiate divorces, and engage in business transactions. Egyptian women could even serve on juries and enter into legal contracts. This level of equality was rare in the ancient world and shows the respect the Egyptians had for women in their society. 9. The Nile River, the longest in the world, was considered the source of life by the ancient Egyptians. Its annual floods deposited a fertile layer of silt on the surrounding lands, allowing the Egyptians to grow food in an otherwise arid environment. The Nile also provided a vital transportation route and a source of drinking water, making civilization possible in a desert environment. 10. The Rosetta Stone, discovered in 1799, was the key to deciphering Egyptian hieroglyphics. This decree, written in 3 different scripts, hieroglyphic, Demotic, and Greek, allowed the French linguist Jean-François Champollion to decipher the ancient Egyptian writing system. Thanks to this discovery, historians were finally able to read and understand ancient Egyptian texts, revealing countless secrets of Egyptian history and culture. 11. The ancient city of Thebes, now known as Luxor, was once the religious capital of Egypt. This city is famous for housing some of the most impressive temples and monuments in Egypt, including the Temple of Karnak and the Valley of the Kings. These archaeological sites have provided a wealth of information about ancient Egyptian life, religion, and culture, and remain a major tourist destination. 12. The Library of Alexandria was one of the largest and most significant libraries in the ancient world. Founded by the Ptolemies in the 3rd century BC, it is said to have contained hundreds of thousands of scrolls and texts from across the known world. The library was not only a repository of knowledge, but also a center of research and learning. Although it was destroyed centuries ago, its legacy endures as a symbol of knowledge and culture. 13. The Suez Canal is one of the most important waterways in the world. Opened in 1869, it connects the Mediterranean Sea with the Red Sea, allowing ships to travel between Europe and Asia without having to go around Africa. This channel has been vital for international trade, significantly reducing the time and cost of maritime transportation. 14. Despite slender, youthful depictions in art, Egyptian pharaohs were often overweight. Their diet, rich in sugar, alcohol, and carbohydrates, contributed to health problems such as obesity and diabetes. This discrepancy between reality and artistic representations shows how the pharaohs wanted to be seen in an idealized way by their subjects. 15. In ancient Egypt, cats were considered sacred and revered for their ability to control pests and protect homes. The Egyptians believed that cats had magical qualities and were symbols of protection. Killing a cat, even accidentally, was a serious crime punishable by death. This veneration for cats continues to this day in many cultures. 16. Egyptian hieroglyphs are one of the oldest writing systems in the world. Used for over 3,000 years, these symbols were an essential form of communication and recording in ancient Egypt. Hieroglyphics were used in monumental inscriptions, religious documents, and funerary texts, providing a rich source of information about Egyptian life and beliefs. 17. And finally, the first known labor strike in history took place in Egypt around 1152 BC. Artisans at the royal necropolis in Deir el-Medina abandoned their jobs because they had not been paid. This strike shows that even in ancient times, workers fought for their rights and fair working conditions. And there you have it, 17 fascinating facts about Egypt that you may not have known. I hope you enjoyed learning about this country full of history and mystery as much as I enjoyed sharing it with you. Subscribe for more.